Nice. Nice, nice. So where are we with the MotoGP? MotoGP's done now, and you know, last race kind of went down as expected. Jorge really put on a show. Wow, that's good for him. 9 years at Yamaha, and leaving on a high note like that, he dominated all weekend, and it was a spectacular performance by him. To be honest, considering all the places were basically, you know, Marquez was first, Rossi was second, all the big places were already determined. It was a super exciting race. I thought it was going to be a yawn fest, because I'm like, nobody cares anymore. And it was nothing. It was anything but. It was incredible. It was almost the edge of your seat for the majority of the race. And it was great. After that, you got to see testing 2 days later. You got to see on Tuesday after the race, you got to see the first testing for 2017, which means you got to see Jorge finally on the Ducati. You got to see Vinales on the Yamaha. You got to see the KTM back in action. Oh, it's been great. It's a little bit more boring than kind of watching the racing and qualifying and stuff, but I still liked it. I had to see it. I just wanted to kind of see the KTM. I wanted to see how Jorge did on the Ducati. I don't know if that's a great move for him. We'll see. Maybe they've changed the Ducati. The Ducati, though, is still kind of like a point and shoot type bike. And Jorge gets his, you know, mojo being fast in the middle of the corner. So, you know, the Ducati's fast into and out of the corner, but Jorge's strength is speed in the middle of the corner. So I don't know what's going to happen there. Maybe he's going to have to adjust his style a little bit. Maybe that's what he wanted, a new challenge to keep himself sharp. Maybe he understands he's going to have to change things a bit. But he's obviously a talented rider. I'm sure he's going to adapt. But I don't know if you're going to see I don't know. He's going to have to change his riding style a little bit, I would guess. Just because, like I said, it's you know, it's the exact sort of opposite type of bike than the Yamaha, really. So yeah, I hope he does good. We'll see. Like I said, he's a you know, world-class professional athlete, so I'm sure he'll do what he has to do to step up to the plate. But yeah, it was good. He wasn't that high this time, but it was all right. The KTM, I think, I forget, in the last race, was it they were down, you know, they wanted to be within 10% or something. They wanted to be within the margins, 2.5 seconds or something behind, and they started out being kind of 3.5 seconds behind. I think that was the last race in Valencia, but it seems like they're stepping up slowly. Red Bull KTM, I'm sure they're gonna go for it if you know anything about KTM. So that's great. Looks like a good 2017 season. And one last thing, wow, Vinales in the practices, or the post, or the first 2017 test, I believe he left dominating. So you know, is he a potential championship contender next year? I think there's every possibility that he could be. I don't know if he quite has the real experience to really, you know, run at the top for the whole season, race by race. Maybe, though. He's certainly a consistent rider, which is, I'm sure, why Yamaha ended up signing him. There's a lot of great racers, but he's consistent. I believe it was Mario Andretti who said, it takes a great racer to race a perfect lap, but it takes a champion to race 100 perfect laps in a row. And if you watch Vinales race, especially this year, I think he certainly has that in the making. So who knows? Next year's going to be great. Jorge's going to be battling on the Ducati. Marquez is going to be trying to get a double. Rossi obviously wants to get in there and really claim his 10th, and Vinales would like to go after his first. So I don't know, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And yeah, let me know what you think. and we'll see you soon.